And now it's time for Inebriated history. Oops, I mean abbreviated history.
A drunk history of the Great Depression, now with more sadness and bourbon. Okay, listen here, kid. Let me tell you about a time when money just packed up and left the building. It was called the Great Depression. And let me tell you, it wasn't great like ooh-woo spring break. It was great like, oh crap, we're all broke and eating soup made of shoe leather and hope. So it all started back in the roaring 20s. That's the decade, not a jungle-themed nightclub. People were partying, jazzing it up, dancing in the Charleston, investing in the stock market like it was a never-ending money vending machine. Buy a stock, boom, you're rich. Sell a stock, boom, still rich. Breathe near a stock, bam, new yacht. But then, in October of 1929, the stock market looked around and went, wait a minute, none of this makes any damn sense. And it just yeeted itself off a financial cliff. October 29th, Black Tuesday. Stocks crashed, people screamed, Wall Street became Cry Street. People were jumping out of windows like it was the Olympic long jump. Banks closed. Jobs vanished. You know that saying, pull yourself up by your bootstraps? Yeah, well, nobody had boots. Or straps or socks. They were barefoot in soup lines. Meanwhile, farmers were getting smacked by the Dust Bowl. That's when the land went, nah, no more crops for you, and turned the Midwest into a giant dirt smoothie. Cows died, crops withered. People were literally eating squirrels and making stew out of sadness. You ever taste economic failure? It's Choey. Then along comes Franklin D. Roosevelt, aka FDR, aka the wheelchair wonder, and he's like, oh yo, let's try a new deal, which wasn't a card game, by the way. It was a big old plan to fix the country with alphabet soup programs like WPA, We Paint Anything, CCC, Campfire Crafts Club, and the TVA, totally vague acronym. Slowly, things got better. People got jobs building roads, planting trees, and pretending not to be sad. And then, just when the country was like, whew, we're kinda okay again, bam, World War II shows up like, sup, I brought another crisis and 17 million draft cards. But that war actually helped end the Great Depression, because everyone got jobs making tanks, planes, and sandwiches for freedom. America basically war economied itself back into solvency. So what did we learn? Don't bet your life savings on a stock called Ye Old Fancy Bubble Company. Always diversify your assets, or at least bury your money in 3 separate coffee cans. If things go bad, elect a guy with a cigarette holder and a radio show. Now, eat your government cheese and hug your nearest banker, but not too tight. They're fragile. You got any more bourbon? This story's exhausting.
This inebriated history was, like, made possible with VideoGen.